Yeah, so the instrument you were just listening to, I was just demoing it bit by bit, showing you the slap tone variations between having having the tone pot full up or rolled right off. Of course, in between you're going to get another tonal variation, but I thought it would take too long to do that, so I just showed you the extremes between the two. This is the Momose MPB2. It is handcrafted at the Asuka plant in Nagano, Japan, the same place that produces Bacchus basses and STR. This is the Momose brand. Momose-san is a master luthier, and he specializes in making classic instruments. This one is a precision bass. Now, I've never been much of a fan of precision basses because I usually find the tonal variety is just not enough, so I never really got on with them. But this one, as you just heard, the tonal spectrum is actually quite wide, and it has that real precision bass fug as well when you roll off the master tone, which is nice. It's very nice for, I suppose, if you're playing a lot of R&B music, that would be a fantastic setting to have it on. Let me tell you about the construction of this instrument. This is the lightest bass I've ever played. This is made from two-piece light ash body, hand-sourced in Japan. It's all Japanese materials. The maple is Japanese maple. It is different from the woods that you get on the other divisor instrument ranges. What's interesting about this is that the neck and fretboard are the same piece of wood. There is no separate fretboard. It's all just one piece of maple, and it has a little overhang cut that goes over the scratch plate, and also the scratch plate has a smaller truss access hole than usual, so Maybe that's for aesthetic reasons, I'm not sure, but it's certainly it's hard to see, so it looks smarter, I guess. On this particular version, we have covered pickups, which is unusual. Usually on the standard version, the magnetic poles are showing. However, this I think looks very elegant. The hardware is high-end Goto, and the machine heads are classic larger footprint precision heads, but they also have torque adjustment built into them, and so you can actually adjust that. If the machine heads become stiff, you can loosen it, and vice versa. And these are wide winders as well. I don't know if you see that, but they're a little bit wider than what you get on some other instruments, such as back here I have an Edwards, which has it also has high-end Goto hardware on it, but the winders are slimmer. They're not so wide. So I think the wide winders are good because they allow for perhaps more even string tension and perhaps retain tuning, help to retain tuning better, and maybe last longer, more durable. Anyway, the bridge is a very simple bridge, but it's nice because we don't get any rattling from the springs. There's nothing that's making any buzz or anything. So it does its job very well. I got the action down quite low to about 1.5, so I can play it very comfortably. It's yeah, it plays like butter. Yeah, I think the tonal variety, considering it's just a precision bass and runs on one pickup and it's passive, is pretty impressive. What's most impressive to me is the comfort factor. It balances so well, and it is so light. I mean, it's about it feels to me like it's about 3 kilograms max. It's just so light, which is wonderful. The other pointers about Momose-san's work is that the engravings in the headstocks are absolutely gorgeous, and this one has also, on all Momose guitars, he puts in a strengthening hole of walnut down the middle there. So that's a nice feature, and you can see that goes all the way through to the end. Up here you can see there's a little walnut oval shape there. That's where this has basically gone through right to the end. So he's obviously nibbed it 3/4 of the way down the neck there. So that's quite detailed craftsmanship there. And yeah, the playability of it, the neck feels so light and smooth. I've played many, well, not many precisions because I'm not such a great fan, but I've played some old precisions and found them very hard to play, and that the actions don't get down very low. So yeah, I love it. And tonal variety. also the other thing about this, the evenness of tone all the way up the neck on all strings, volume level. Is good all the way through, E through G string. It's consistent. So there you go. You've got an instrument which is extremely well made. The craftsmanship is among the best, and the price is well, you know, it's not cheap. The RRP on these is roughly $1,800, something like that, roughly. But I have this particular model up for sale. I can do these for $1,650. If you want custom options, they range from being about $50 to $150 more, such as having a small hole in the scratch plate, or having covered pickups. There are variations that you can have. This particular one has covered pickups. The standard version has the poles showing. So, you know, there are two different precision models in the Momose range. One is the MPB2. Now that one has a larger headstock than this, and it has a unique Momose headstock shape. And also that has truss access on the headstock. This is the MPB2. This has truss access here at the bottom of the end of the neck by the 21st fret. Oh, by the way, it's a 34-inch scale, in case you're wondering. And also it has a smaller headstock, more the standard Fender shape. So it is a little bit lighter than the MPB1 as a result. And this is the lightest, like I said, this is the lightest bass I've played. Perhaps the components are light, the bridge is light, the tuning pegs are relatively slim, so perhaps those are light too. And the wood itself is light as well, the Japanese light ash. So fantastic, great instrument, and it has a unique sound as well. I think the components that are used in it create this analogous sound. I don't know if you heard that when you listened to the excerpts, the front of this video, the beginning of this video, but it's quite unique. I like it a lot, especially like the fugginess that you get when you dial the tone right off. It's nice. Yeah. And then the brightness you get. Yeah. Yep, gotta love it. So there you go. I'm going to give it full marks as a result. I am now turned on to precision basses. I never thought I would be, but I am. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye for now.